Hello everybody, welcome back to KotOR2. We are heading in this direction and being attacked by all sorts of people. Pretty standard, really. Pretty standard to, it's just a usual Ayana day, I guess, really. I mean, that's kind of how she spends her days. Wandering places and getting attacked. She's kind of used to it. It's a bit of a hassle, really, more than anything. An inconvenience. So it's getting these remains, apparently. There we go. Power shield. I need to use shields more and stuff. Keep saying that. Powered light battle armor. Powered light battle armor, indeed. So currently, you have this. Defense bonus 5 and 50% immunity to stuff. This is defense bonus 8 and resistance bonus is sonic, but also strength 1. But I can't do it because it's medium. I just assumed because it was light battle armor, it'd be light. But it is medium. No matter. Mod cell and such. Okay, that's something else. What is this? What did we just pick up? What did we just pick up? Sure, it was armor. So it needs Jedi defense. And, oh, strength plus 3, but restricted to the dark side. That could be okay for Visas. I don't know, we'll have to find a, you know, kind of a natural way to get it back into the party, which certainly is not now. Alright, so can we go up here?
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on?
Nothing at all, officer. Why are you shooting at me? The other soldiers have me.
What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently.
Nope, nope, nope. All wearing uniforms.
You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with Command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here.
We can take our army
to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
Oh, so we're never going to get up there, are we? So, yeah, there's a blackout, but some people are certainly getting orders, aren't they? From somewhere.
You know what to do. Let's
Okay. Oh, wait for the rest of them to be hostile. Yeah, now commoners are attacking me. Armed commoners. Couple of credits. All helps. Commoners, but not citizens. We're gonna have a word with oh, right. Your escort is no longer here, so.
I noticed your incident just now. I'm afraid I have nothing more to say.
Right.
Good luck in your travels.
Fair enough. I thought you might say something
else. The diagnostic
else.
is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
Oh boy. I think I might be the target, you know. That's okay. We have ways of dealing with these as well, you know.
Where that came from. Time to die.
We'll go on then. Alright, we'll just kind of wait a little bit. Okay, now destroy it. Maybe now? Get a bit closer? There we go. Okay, thanks for not attacking me, guys, you know. What is going on, soldier? Oh, we got a level.
Ready?
Okay, level up, precise shot V. I know it's 5, I know. Right, dexterity definitely, and that sort of makes sense. Although more skills, still only a +3, but eventually that's gonna work out pretty well for us. I think our dexterity is pretty high anyway, and I think that intelligence will actually help us more in the long run. We can always buff people with more dexterity. Yeah, I'm going to book the trend here and go with intelligence. So we get more skills for, you know, make her a bit more of an all-rounder skill type. Lovely jabbly.
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hugh, right. Hello?
You must be the best swoop biker alive. I'd ask you for your auto print, but I'm on duty.
You're cleared to go.
Why are these visas necessary anyway?
There are reports of Republic smugglers arming dissidents.
Nothing about the whole
Checkpoints
pitch
have been
battle
set
I
up
just
throughout
had with the
city to
turrets.
prevent more civil disturbances. There are
Interesting.
2 types of starport visas.
I know,
The
I
type
know.
you have.
I'm going.
Trouble seems to follow you, off-worlder.
That's
That
vaguely
car
relevant.
blackout couldn't have come at a worse time. What's going on?
Yes, blackouts. Alright, let's go.
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave.
I know.
I'd leave right away. Things are going crazy in this quarter.
I had nothing to do with that at all. Let's give it a save. There's bound to be something bad waiting for us here. An army of soldiers.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's going to be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
Alright, we'll just check our journal, you know. So, Marshal of the Palace. Although this hasn't updated. Oh wait a minute, asked to completed quests. Okay, we've reached the shuttle and can leave ISIS. You may not be able to return for a long time. Alright, so we've done it. We're out. Hooray. Oh no, we're not. We're not just out just yet, are we? Are we? You say, oh, listen to that conversation again. You guys ready?
Unnecessary observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Right, let's get this on. So, you destroy droid. You just blast him. You are going to throw a grenade. Not a poison, not a sonic, not an adhesive, not a cryoban, not a plasma, but an ion grenade. Probably him, actually. If you want it. And she just ignores me and... yeah. Let's cut there. Now she... yeah.
Failing master.
That worked. See what happens when you don't listen to me, Ayana? Oh, yeah. Guys, still want, you know, if you want to... Yeah, that one there. This one right here? Oh, never mind. Never mind, guys. I don't want to trouble you, you know. More droid stuff. Right. We can go. Can we? Oh, we got to go around the... that makes sense. I'm so used to getting to the back of his ship. But no, here's... are we not going to fit in here? It looks very, very... cozy. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. God, this is working. I notice there's big guns, and this guy is in charge of the big guns. No? Okay, good. Brilliant.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway.
Why do you want to stop the Sith?
The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic. And then my people will be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebonhawk is patched up and ready to go.
Nice
When you're ready
shades,
to
man.
depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Brilliant. Well, I guess we're pretty much ready, aren't we? We've got to level up the Mandalore. So, we'll stick that into strength, I reckon. Probably. I don't know. I suppose Constitution's always good, isn't it? For extra hit points. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. So, you're very aware, and you can heal. That's kind of a soldier's thing, isn't it? Now then. Heavy armor. Master conditioning. Blasting. Kind of got it really. I suppose close combat is probably the way to go. Although we do have this as well, precise shot, which you don't get automatically. Like Mirror got it automatically, I think. But he's already a pretty good shot. Just in case he gets into combat with people, I am going to do that. And I forget to swip his gun out, you know. Alright. We can talk to the guide. Is everything here sort of as it was?
I don't think you'll be able to return to Isis anytime soon. General Vaklu has a great deal of power. Even a Jedi couldn't defeat an entire army alone.
Yeah, I'd probably run out of force points, wouldn't I? I almost said mana then. Oh. That would be entirely incorrect. What if anybody else has anything to say? So this Jedi, yeah, he said he'd contact with me later.
Well, our training hones us.
Later.
I hear you handled Isis adequately. Mandalore has left me in charge until he has finished his journey to reunite the clans. If there's any change planet side, I'll send you a message.
I better not get in the way. Don't want more baggage. Quite enough of that.
Galaxy, well, most of the recruits are scouting the perimeter. If they fail Mandalore again, there will be dire consequences.
The guard as you.
Damn it. Jumbo's taking over.
Where's the oh, here's the guide. But we have this store over here. I'm gonna take a little time to I do struggle with the inventory a little bit in this game, which
Quartermaster Kex on duty. What do you need?
At ease, Kex. Just checking the camp. Young Kex here got a battlefield promotion when his predecessor got quartered by a beam.
oh, he's told us.
Whatever this visitor needs, Kex, you make sure she has access to it, provided she can pay for it.
Of course, Mandalore.
I think Kex has some issues with my presence here.
Really? Is that true, Kex? Do you have some issues with our guest?
I do, Mandalore. I don't trust her.
So you don't think our guest should be wandering around free, is that it?
No, Mandalore, I do not. The stranger may be a spy for Onderon or the Republic.
So you don't trust my judgment? Are there any other orders of mine you want to question?
No, of course not, Mandalore. You are the one we follow without question.
Then you're an idiot, Kex. But you're right not to trust our guest here. I haven't made up my mind about her yet either. But until then, Kex, you do what I say. And my orders are to let our guest have access to our supplies. Got it?
Of course, Mandalore, without question.
Alright, nice. That was pretty nice. Alright, we are of course going to sell items. We are going to sell this lightsaber. No, we're not going to sell it. Don't worry, we're going to sell a lightsaber. See, we got... Well, yes, we'll sell these. See, 12. Why am I wearing that? Why isn't Mira wearing that? Isn't that like way better?
Ready?
Because it's heavy, that's why. Derp.
Yeah?
You can battle with him.
Mandalore, quartermaster, of course.
Okay, I'll do it. So let's see. Got some parts there and such. Can I sell the clothing? I cannot. Grey Jedi robe. See, these are all like, oh, I could use these. This is quite nice. Yada yada yada. Dark side thing as well. Persuade and charisma. I mean, some of them aren't even worth selling. Yeah, heavy. So I'll sell one of these, you know, because I might as well. I don't think I'll ever wear that, so we'll sell that. If I'm going to use one of these, it's going to be, well, that one, so I'll sell that. Let's see. That's a little bit more obtuse, but I'll sell one of them. I don't think I'll use that. This resistance versus Sonic. I've got plenty of other things as well. Death blades and such. A lightsaber. So we got a lightsaber and a short lightsaber, although I can, you know, I'm kind of just favouring Visas because I just kind of like the build, you know? We got so much stuff here. Let's just go ahead and sell some of these, shall we? Yeah, we'll just sell things, you know. Unstoppable, that's pretty nice. Bowcaster, blast rifle. Yeah, we'll keep it. Attack modifier +3. The blaster carbine. Does a lot of damage. It doesn't. Well, yeah, it does quite a lot of damage, doesn't it? Doesn't have the attack modifier though. Disrupt rifle, I think, unstoppable. We'll probably get rid of that. And these are only worth, so they're nothing. Alright, that'll probably do for a little bit. Okay. Let's have a word and get back to the ship and chat with the crew, see how they're all doing.
Ready to head back to your ship?
Yes.
Follow me.
Saves us walking. That's good design. Immersive enough. Hello, Hawk, Evan. Nice to be back, I have to say.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
I don't need compliments from a murderer.
Oh boy.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover. Stronger
Bit
than
of tension
before.
here.
Does it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
I don't think. I think we can let's just. You two just stay out of each other's way, basically.
Fine by me.
Let's not have you. Let's just keep you two separate forever. Okay. So we gained a little bit of. Well, there's no real point talking to Visas unless there's anything kind of new, I guess.
For yours.
Hello. I want to teach you some of the forms. This doesn't really work for me. I know it works from like a gameplay perspective and such, but I don't know if she's a friend yet. I need to bring her along at the next planet. Firstly, because I want to know what she's like as a player, and secondly, because you know, my character wants to get to know her a bit better, find out what she's about, and you know, judge her a bit. You know, find out what's what, and she can only do that when she sees her in battle and such. So it'll probably be these two in T3, I'm thinking right now. That may well change, of course.
I serve my master. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force. There is little...
I don't know where I can find him.
You cannot even...
You can't really find him until you are ready. Ready?
If I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me. And I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
I think I'm ready.
You will meet my master. And when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must be prepared.
Okay, I'll be going now. I don't think we can get anything out of her just yet, which kind of makes sense. Where is... We gained some influence with Mira during all that, so...
Yeah, something wrong?
We could talk.
Talk? About what?
Know you a little bit better.
Are you trying to be my mother? No thanks. Already had one. Somewhere.
Oh, come on. Friend?
No thanks.
Questions?
Alright.
Like, where is and seem restless. You're going to mod about being on the ship after you've just been around 2 planets, then I'm going to punch you in the face. Where's a Nashda? Alright, I'm mooning a planet.
Look, before we get into a game of guess the Pazak card, pull back on the throttle. I don't...
Alright, we still don't know...
Talk.
What's the men thing again, isn't it?
It...
Yeah, I just had the same conversation like 3 times. Alright, so nothing from you. We've got KotOR2, which I imagine is probably the most, least used character in the entire game. Have a with that in.
Something up?
Well, I'm just wondering, questions?
Alright, what did you want to know?
I'd like to hear more about what happened after the Mandalorian Wars.
It's another story, and it's nothing I feel like talking about.
Fine. Not getting much out of any of you, am I? Maybe we should just leave then, huh? No. Not yet.
Nice ship you have here. Where did you get it?
We requisitioned it from the clutches of a Sith warship. That makes sense.
I see. Well, you were lucky to get it then. This is a fast ship. Well made. I'll bet she'd have some stories to tell.
Oh,
now,
yes.
Was there something else you needed?
Well, Can you do anything to help out? Maybe. You're certain the clans will follow. Yeah, this still the same kind of thing as before. Can you do anything to help out?
I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. I will help you fight your battles and plan your strategy. But I will not be your errand boy. Find some other lackey to do your bidding. Now, was there something else you needed?
He didn't appreciate that, did he? If you're leader of the Mandalorians, I thought you'd be tougher than you are. This is here, and I'm going to say it.
I fought countless battles. Ones most didn't walk away from. The wounds add up. And even the implants are all that keep me going.
He hasn't been insulted.
I may have been stronger in my youth, and stupider. But now I've got to rely more on my armor, my weapons, and my cunning. Now, was there something else you needed? The Republic is...
Yeah, we kind of seen this before. Alright. Nothing from here, either. Alright, Korea, maybe you have something.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
Teach me more about the Force. More about lightsaber combat. We're kind of weakness on that. Yeah, no, but she's more interested in the Force, I think.
Very well. What is it that drives you?
Let's see. Yeah. Thoughts my companions heard something like an echo.
Ah, I had wondered if... But your powers are strong indeed. There are places in the galaxy, strong in the Force, light, dark. They are born in places teeming with life, and in places that are filled with death. Worlds whose surfaces are graveyards, whose screams echo through the Force. It is possible for war, for men to give birth to such places, to leave wounds on the galaxy itself. What you heard was the echo of the past, and it travels still.
It's familiar. It's familiar. It's like it's inside me somehow.
The answer will come to you in time. It must. When there is nothing more that you may learn from me, when the ruins of your past have been cleared away and I am no more, then you shall know what it is. And if you do not, then the galaxy shall die. And all my hopes for you will have
So it's important then.
Nothing.
Other questions?
Ask.
Okay. Do you know what happened to T3? What do you know of his as his master? I like this. Okay. T3?
Betrayal. And by a machine that I will not abide. Machines. Always did Revan use them to inflict his will on the galaxy, whether in war or in assassination. His passion for such tools, for things dead to the Force, defies me. He would have loved a human droid such as you, dead to the Force. A shell that would carry out his orders. It is no matter. It is a device, and now it is broken.
Oh.
Yes? Ask.
What about Visas's master?
He, if he can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the Dark Lords that pursues you. I do not think he knows what you are. Not yet. He spared the Miraluka, and that may have been the last shred of feeling that exists within him. Keep his slave close to you. I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived when the rest of her people and the Jedi did not.
He's no longer a man.
One cannot have power of that magnitude that her master possesses and still think and perceive the universe as we do, as most of us do. I had hoped that you would not have to confront him, but her presence here has changed all that. You will have to meet him in battle. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one. Perhaps her death will buy you the time you need to deal with her master.
How did he destroy her homeworld?
It is a technique that is almost as old as the Sith themselves. It is a means of severing connections between life, the Force, and feeding upon the death it causes. It cannot be taught. It can only be gained through instinct, through experiencing its effects firsthand.
And he used it to kill the entire planet?
Yes, and he fed upon its destruction. It will sustain him for a time.
How can anyone have that kind of power? I don't understand how he hasn't conquered the galaxy with that sort of power.
Because it is not something that can ever truly be controlled, and it leaves nothing to conquer in its wake. And it rules him, not the other way around. It has its own will, its own instincts.
Oh. Could anyone have that kind of... How can anyone have that kind of power?
Power? Do you think so? You would be wrong. There is no strength in the hunger he possesses, and the will behind his power is a primal thing. And it devours him as he devours others. His mere presence kills all around him, slowly feeding him. He is already dead. It is simply a question of how many he kills before he falls.
Wow, that kind of power is impossible. His power is difficult to believe. He is no longer a man. Yeah, it's power, but it's... Power is difficult to believe.
Nothing is impossible with the Force. It is an energy that flows through all living things. And like energy, it may be harnessed, channeled, and consumed at times. It may even be a substance that can burn and ignite. Do not think of his power as one would a weapon, or one of your warships of the Republic. It is terrible, but it is still a subtle thing. The sect of assassins that chase you feed on the Force. What he does is simply the pinnacle of what they could achieve in time. And that is why they and their techniques must be wiped out. No one again must experience and learn what her master did.
How are they able to drain the Force? Well, they sort of convert it, don't they? They don't drain it, but...
As much as one may use the Force to bolster the wills and strengths of others, the reverse is possible, though not often used. Instead of sending one's will through connections in the Force, instead such connections are drawn upon, fed upon, and drained completely.
But all life is touched by the Force.
Then you understand how terrible such a power is, and why it must be ended. It is an empty road to the dark side, and by traveling it, the price is death before one's time. He is a breach in the Force, capable of consuming the lives of those around him. Sometimes the touch is slow, as it is with his crew.
So how does he use it? So he feeds on Force sensitives? How does he use it?
It is not something he can direct or focus, much like hunger itself. He is more of a hole in the Force than a living thing. Force sensitives and worlds rich in the Force draw him. The Miraluka world was one such place. That is why where the Jedi gather, Jedi will die. He will feel it, unless they mask their presence. But KotOR called out as a beacon to him, and he could not resist it. And he cares nothing for the Sith, or its teachings, or the Jedi. And when the Jedi are dead, he will feed on the galaxy, the Republic, and eventually consume the Sith as well. There is no future in the empty galaxy he sees, and that is why he must be stopped. The breach must be sealed before his power grows beyond what even we can hope to stop.
Wow. I'll be going now. So this guy just basically feeds on the Force and feeds on everything, and eventually if he's allowed to feed and feed and feed, he will eat essentially everything and kill everything. Wow, that's pretty heavy. Right, let's go to another planet. Next time! Because they end of the video. But yeah, we're going to set off for a new destination. Leave this jungle world behind. Goodbye, Duxon. It's been fun. On to new pastures and bigger and better challenges, I guess. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time. Toodaloo.